My name is Michael Elliott. I am the curator for the Academy of Adventure Gaming Arts and Design Hall of Fame. Since its inception in 1974, the Hall has inducted 67 members. Members have been in the field approximately 20 years and have shown exceptional contributions to the field of gaming. This year we will be inducting 2 products and 3 new members. The Academy also sponsors an award called the Rising Star Award. This award is given to beginning game designers who have been in the field approximately 5 years or less. This year's winner is Elizabeth Hargrave. Elizabeth started in 2018. In 2019, her Wingspan game was a major hit and won the Spiel des Jahres. Winning the Spiel des Jahres in your first year is a major accomplishment. Elizabeth also maintains an extensive website of women and non-binary game designers.
Hi, sorry I can't be at Origins this year, but I did want to take time to say thanks so much for this award and this beautiful trophy, if I can get it on camera here, which really is beautiful and heavy, but also meaningful. I just really appreciate that you all are looking out for new people in this industry that can be so personality driven. I think it's really important that we keep bringing new people into the fold, and I certainly have felt that over the last few years, so thank you very, very much for this award. A lot of people think I just burst on the scene and published 3 games in 2 years, but it was the result of a lot of work and time well before Wingspan came out. Not just me, but a lot of talented people at Stonemaier and AEG and Buttonshy across those 3 games that I've published, and so many playtesters. If you ever get a chance to look at the inside box of Wingspan, there must be 100 names on that list of people that have played the game, and that's true for so many games that happen. We could not do it without the playtesters. And it's really a special thing about what we do, that board games are sort of inherently a group effort, both in the making of them and the playing of them. So I just hope that we can all get back together soon. Thanks again.
The first product we are inducting this year is Carcassonne. Carcassonne is a tile-laying game, and like Settlers of Catan and Ticket to Ride, it is often an entry point for players into the board gaming community. Since its creation in 2000, it has had numerous variants and has sold millions of copies.
Hello everyone, this is Klaus-Jürgen Wrede from Germany, and I'm very, very happy to get this award. This is a really impressive and heavy panel, and it will get a very special place in my home. I'm really, really honored. It's a really great honor to me, as even if I see which designers got this award before me. I'm really happy about this. And it's now over 20 years of Carcassonne, and I think that's incredible for me. These 20 years were a lot of experience and a lot of great playing time and inventing. But it's not only my merit. All players and families and people who played the game and enjoyed it made it to that game, and they keep it living. Games have to be played, so they live when they are played, and that's the best a game could do and could be, to be played. It has to be played and it has to be enjoyed. And thank you all for this playing Carcassonne through all the years. I myself started enjoying board games over 30 years ago. And some years later, I started designing games. I had own ideas. And then with the visit of the first Spiel in Essen, the fair in Essen, it got a passion. I was infected immediately and got this passion up to today, up to the present. And I invented Carcassonne, and it was my first published game. And it really changed my life a lot. It changed my life in many things. On the other side, I am the same as before, and I like to play, and the passion is the whole time there. So after this, it got a profession for me, but the passion always stayed in my life, and I don't get rid of it, having new ideas, and the brain is always working, even if I want to have a break, for instance, because I wrote a novel or so. The ideas come by themselves, and I can't do anything against it. But I think it's a good sign. So I have more ideas and will go on inventing games and hope you like it. And I hope you will play them and let them live. I hope I can give you many games for the players, for peoples, for families. And I hope that you like my games and enjoy it. That you can dive in. You have to dive into a world and forget everything around you and stay there for 1 hour or maybe 2 or 3 or more, and playing and enjoying board games, in my opinion, is one of the best things in the world. So once again, thank you all. Thank you every one of you who plays once more, and keep on playing with passion. The very best to you all. Bye.
The second product we are inducting this year is the Pokemon trading card game. A worldwide hit and phenomenon, the Pokemon trading card game has sold billions of dollars since its launch in Japan in 1996. While often treated as a collectible, many players who purchase the product play the game, and many go on to play other collectible card games and core hobby board games. The impact of Pokemon is unquestionable on both core hobby game sales and its impact on the core hobby game market.
On behalf of the Pokemon Company Group, Game Freak, and Creatures, I'd like to thank the Academy of Adventure Gaming Arts and Design for inducting the Pokemon trading card game into the Hall of Fame, and the millions of trainers around the world who have supported Pokemon throughout its 25-year history. When the first video games, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, were released, the world instantly fell in love with Pikachu and its friends as they embarked on new adventures in the Pokemon universe. Shortly thereafter, the Pokemon TCG was introduced as another way for fans to collect, train, and battle with their favorite Pokemon. 25 years later, the Pokemon TCG continues to be a cornerstone of the Pokemon franchise, an enduring icon in gaming and pop culture, as it delights trainers with its inherent nature of collectability, beautiful card illustrations, and new mechanics that keep the game fresh and engaging. It's amazing to see those who grew up with the brand now sharing their love of Pokemon with their own children. Whether you're a longtime fan or young trainer, opening a new booster pack and seeing what special cards await is always an exciting experience. As we look to the next 25 years and beyond, we look forward to delivering even more innovations to the Pokemon TCG ecosystem, whether it's products like Battle Academy that make it easy to learn to play, game mechanics that allow players to continue to evolve their strategy, or accessible ways to play digitally. The passion of our fans and the gaming industry is what keeps us going, and we can't wait to continue on this journey with you. Thank you.
Our first inductee this year is Maureen Harmon. A British game designer and bridge player, Maureen has been designing since 1982 when she designed Continuo, which has sold over 6 million copies. Since 1982, she has produced over 80 games and has produced one in every calendar year, which is an impressive record. Maureen designs many educational and children's games, and she has won a number of awards and Mensa Select Awards for these games. Maureen is the first woman board and card game designer that we have inducted into the Hall.
Hi, I'm Maureen Harmon. I'm involved in 3 worlds at a high level. One of these, the music world, is full of backstabbers. The bridge world is fine, most of the time. But the games world, that's something else. People go out of their way to be kind and helpful, and it's a pleasure to belong in this world. Thank you, friends, for being who you are. So I'm thrilled to be inducted into the Games Hall of Fame and humbled. It's an elite group that I've been invited to join, and I'll do my best to live up to this honour. To commemorate this, I've created a set of 9 memory games plus one other, all to be played with the same unique pack. Once again, thank you for inviting me.
Our second inductee this year is Bruno Catara. A French game designer, Bruno has produced over 100 games, including many notable games such as Shadows over Camelot, 5 Tribes, Mr. Jack, and King Domino. King Domino won the Spiel des Jahres in 2017.
Hello, my name is Bruno Catara and I'm a French game designer living in French Alps. That's the reason why some people know me as Bruno des Montagnes, Bruno from the mountains in English. It's a great honor to be introduced as a member of this academy. My story is a story of a lucky man. When I was young, studying mathematics and physics, I discovered that there was a life after Monopoly. Playing my first modern game, it was Fief. This game was published because this game designer won a game design contest. I was so impressed by the game that I promised myself to win this game design contest one day and to be published. But at this time, I had absolutely no idea how to create a game. So I finished my studies and worked as engineer in material sciences. For 18 years, I've been working in research and development to create new tungsten alloys, far from games. But games stayed my passion. So after having playing so many of them, when I was 47, I decided to try to create my first prototype. And I was lucky enough to be published. This game was named Sans foi ni loi in French, which is lawless in English, I think. This gave me some confidence to go on this way and to create other games as a hobby, aside to my job. Today, after quite 20 years of game design, I published something like 150 games, I don't know exactly, and I'm one of the few lucky designers who can focus only on game design without needing a side job. A great chance for sure. I've also been lucky and honored to receive some of the major game awards all around the world. 3 awards coming from Spiel des Jahres Academy for Shadows over Camelot, for King Domino and recently Dragomino. 3 As d'Or, which is the Game of the Year in France, for Du Ballet, 5 Tribes and Dragomino again, and 2 International Game Awards for Mr. Jack and 7 Wonders Duel. Frankly speaking, I'm not sure to deserve all these distinctions, but I'm really, really grateful. I have to say that this story would have never been possible without meeting some great companions, learning a lot working with all of them. So, special thanks to Bruno Feduti, Serge Laget, Ludovic Maublanc, and Antoine Bozat, and for sure, all my other co-designers. Special thanks to all the publishers who trusted enough in my ideas to give them a chance to reach the chops. And to all the gamers worldwide who are so friendly with me when I meet them on game events. And for sure, we are all missing game events now. My last thanks goes to the Academy. You made me happy and proud to now be a member. Have fun and play games.
Our last inductee this year is Uwe Rosenberg. Uwe is among one of the most loved game designers in board gaming. He was among the pioneers in the early Settlers board game era with his Bonanza game, which was nominated for the Spiel des Jahres in 1997. He is considered by many to be both a pioneer and the greatest of all time in the area of area control games, with hits such as Agricola, Caverna, Feast for Odin, and many more. He currently has 7 games in the BGG Top 100, which is unparalleled by any other designer. His Agricola won the Spiel des Jahres Special Award in 2007 for innovative games. While primarily known for worker placement, he recently designed Patchwork, a competitive tile placement and strategy drafting game that is currently a bestseller and in the top 100.
Hello, I'm Uwe Rosenberg. I have the honor to address you because I was elected to the Hall of Fame this year. This is a list of people who have contributed to the board game in various ways. I don't want to say have accomplished because after all, what we are basically following our passion, our hobby. For me, it's an honor to be the 5th German game designer to receive a nomination, even though 2 other German designers, Wolfgang Reinhold and Reinhold Wittig, were already honored last year. That is why I would like to take this opportunity to thanks for the recognition that the German Games School, the so-called German Games, has received, for which Wolfgang Reinhold and I stand. I see myself among the game designers more than an explorer than an inventor. I like to pick an aspect of a game genre to see if I can get something out of it for myself. If I find something that appeals to me. Then I like to vary the idea by creating several games of the same kind at once, hoping to gain insights into the genre of some kind of meta level or so. From 2005 onwards, I made worker placement games for many years, and in recent years I have ventured into multi-laid tile laying games, and with somewhat less success, simple dice games. Between 1994 and 1997 I had a card-only phase, and so all that time I was already a researcher. My most successful games today, Bonanza, Agricola and Patchwork, are come out of these intensive phases. Apart from that, a bit about me, I was born in 1970. I have a degree in statistics. I like to drink liqueurs like crime novels and outdoors activities. I live in Germany, halfway between Dortmund and Hanover, 2 big cities. And I have a wife and 4 children. And finally, a big thank you for letting me introduce myself briefly here.